Dumbledore, where are we? No, I'm kidding. We're shooting some other stuff today, and I thought, heck, I would shoot it with the white sheet, and it would look like that really creepy scene in the last Harry Potter movie where he wakes up and there's the weird small thing under the bench, and we're all still confused by that scene. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the Knight Models Harry Potter miniatures game, but not just the base set and the expansion, which we've done before. We're going to be taking a look at several of the teacher and student packs, which to me are some of the most exciting parts, fleshing out your game with all the different characters in the Harry Potter Warner Brothers universe, which actually I've had a question that I need to know an answer to. In the comments below, let me know, is there any other Harry Potter products besides the Warner Brothers universe stuff, or is it pretty much locked down? That's just a general curiosity question. Has nothing to do with this review. Let's take a look at what some of these figure packs add, as well as during this video, we're going to be showing you some of the figures painted, but also if you're watching Board Game Breakfast, and let's face it, if you're here on the Dice Tower, that's the place to check out every single Monday and Thursday. I do a segment all about how to paint, and not just how to paint like, I could never do that. The point is yes, you can paint. So we're going to be showing you how to paint some of these figures that I'm going to be showing you in here, some of the things like Hagrid and all these different characters that you might want to see painted right now. Well, not right now. It's on Mondays and Thursdays and Board Game Breakfast. But right now we're going to take a look at these expansions and see what all it comes with. So a couple things to note in these characters. We have, there's the Fred and George Weasley figures, there's Professor Sprout, there's Horace Slughorn, Sybil Trelawney, the two Caro twins, I guess, I don't know. You get Hagrid and Fang, which are nice because they don't come with spells over here, they come with actual physical weapons. You get Professor McGonagall, great, or the Dowager. You get Gilderoy Lockhart, Dolores Umbridge, and Severus Snape. I wanted to go through and show you just a couple of these that are interesting, though, from what they come with. So, for instance, Snape comes with Sectumsempra right here on his power built in, which is nice. I mean, he's a pretty powerful wizard, too. He's got a lot of great skills, a lot of great stats already, but I love the fact that he comes with Sectumsempra already. A little Half-Blood Prince reference. She comes straight up in Crucio, right? So a lot of good new powers are coming into the game through these characters. So it comes with a lot of great new stuff added into the game with these characters. So I just wanted to show you kind of some of the stuff that you're seeing, like Crucio and Sybil's spell. It's her own occult spell, since she's not that great with magic anyway. Protego Maxima. So a lot of these Maxima spells too, which if you're playing the original game, you're wondering why are they kind of weak. Well, it's nice to have these Maximo versions. The Crucio obviously there, but Sectumsempra is great. Also, what came with these packs, you get little Felix Felicis, a little bit of a, until the end of the round, the target model may re-roll results of 1, which is nice. It's a level 3 potion. You also have the Garroting Gas. Its target may not perform an advanced action, so it's just a way to shut people down. How about this? Avada Kedavra. Pretty hardcore, right? You just straight up kill someone, take them off the map. You get these as well, a couple just different spells. Combat spell, if the target model doesn't have the fly rule, it suffers damage. Bombarda Maxima, Obliviate's nice, little Gilderoy Lockhart action. Apparition, I'm a big fan of this. It lets you just straight up teleport 8 spaces away. You ignore terrain and everything like that. It's nice that they're making that thematic thing into the game. You have a couple different of these as well, the different items, and Hagrid's Umbrella is pretty neat. Check this out. It's 2 rare items in this, but Hagrid's Umbrella, the model can purchase an additional spell ignoring the spell book slots and gains an additional success when casting it. So it's nice that it just boosts him a little bit. Earmuffs to avoid the Mandrake stuff, and you have the actual Mandrake stuff. So that's it. Is this something you should invest in? Well, first and foremost, if you like the Harry Potter miniatures game, you should definitely check out some of these figure sets. First and foremost, as I just said, so it's a little bit redundant, the figures themselves are fantastic. As you saw on the table, these Knight Models miniatures are top notch. Now, they are a little bit finicky to work with when it comes to putting some of them together. However, what I noticed is most of the figures in the single pack boxes, like Hagrid and some of the other Weasleys and those, they're already pre-assembled. They're not anything that you have to glue together. However, the bigger packs, things like the professors, the Hogwarts professors, those had to be slightly put together, and they are tricky sometimes, especially when it comes to hands with Knight models. These are some of the hardest things to put together, are the hands, because it's so hard to get those little tiny pieces held in there just right. Use a little bit of baking soda and you can get them
them to stick and catalyze a little faster. That is the one finicky thing. However, the models themselves look absolutely gorgeous. You see, Bryan, I'm not even interested in playing this miniatures game. Well, you've seen what they look like on the table. If you're just a fan of Harry Potter, these are gorgeous, gorgeous little pieces of Harry Potter to put out there. The Dumbledore on top of the thing from Half-Blood Prince is one of the greatest looking miniatures in my entire collection of anything I have. So, big fan of that. Now, as far as the models themselves, you know about that. You said, Bryan, we're already past that. We're into the game. We're getting into it. Should we buy more than just the core set? Well, here's the beautiful part about this. If you played the core sets, and even in my reviews, I mentioned that there's a little bit missing from the core sets in the sense that you do need more to flesh it out. Once you get a couple of these packs, you start getting spells and thematic characters and thematic items and Felix Felicis, the potion, and all sorts of stuff. It makes your game feel so much more full and so much more like you're actually playing in Hogwarts. So for instance, in the packs that I opened and showed you here today, some of the ones, you get things like apparition. So if you're playing as the Weasleys, you know, obviously that's kind of their thing, and they're working on it, and they splinch, blah, blah, blah. But anybody can use it now. So now you have this teleport spell where you can move 8 spaces away, boom, like that. Then you have Avada Kedavra. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that on film. You have Avada Kedavra, which it totally just kills somebody on the board. Very thematic. Crucio is in here now. You have Sectumsempra, which comes on Snape's card. I love the fact that it does damage and it stops you from moving. So they have done a very good job of keeping these spells and keeping these items very thematic. Earmuffs to stop you from hearing the Mandrake spell. I love any of that kind of stuff to where they're adding thematic elements that really feel like they're actually worth playing. So it's not just like, well, wouldn't it be cool to use Hagrid's Umbrella? No, it's actually useful. It's an extra spell slot. So it's really cool to have those abilities that feel really nice and thematic, but they also work well with the game. So I would say now, yes, I know the price point is not the cheapest game out there, but what you get, the miniature quality is so top notch. And then the adding of the characters, think of it like a miniatures game a la what's the game called? Warhammer, something like that. So the price point's there, but you're investing in a long-term game, and this one's got legs, and I really appreciate how well they're making the characters feel thematic and not just like generic wizard character number 2. Hermione feels like Hermione. Hagrid really feels like you're playing Hagrid. The Weasleys feel like you're playing the Weasleys, and they do a good job of making sure that all of those characters feel like who they should feel like when playing the game. So, big fan of these packs. If you're already playing the Harry Potter's miniatures game, go check these out. If you want to see more about how the painting I did in this video, make sure to check us out on the Board Game Breakfast Show. Yes, you can paint. Got a little British there. And until next time, make sure to follow us on Dice Tower Bryan on Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff. And for any more videos, we got a link in the bottom here. That's all the videos collected together, the almost 300 videos we've done for the Dice Tower. Make sure to check those out. Until next time, I'll see you.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas, for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando, in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching the Dice Tower.